Welcome back, my friendly friends, to more Trails into Reverie. Pharaoh Fiasco here.
The final act is here. Let's finish this with style.
Very well. May we fight till we meet our end.
And last episode, we started the finale, our grand raid on Orca's Tower. I think we're gonna start off with a proud warrior.
Proud warrior!
Specifically to get the most out of our offensive capabilities. Or actually to immediately realize we did not do what we needed to do first. Supreme Leader Rufus, level 134. Supreme Leader Rufus at his full strength thanks to the Duskin Dancer's dance. He wields his blade against even his original for power. He's weak to time and space.
Hector!
Yeah, Reen's gonna be able to put a stop to
I'll
that.
take care of it.
She did a lot of damage right there, though. That's not great. Ilya, the Duskin Dancer, level 134. The Duskin Dancer now utilizing her full strength with the power of her dance. She controls spirit energy with her very movements. She's weak to water and space.
I'm up.
So you are actually going to impede.
Crimson Flash!
I'm going.
And she has 2 turns of this now. So we actually want... Let's work on Rufus.
Now.
Got it.
And this is going to be our first time seeing this.
Behold my dance, an illusory offering to departing souls. Sleep, embraced by ceaseless night. Right. Fine.
The Pearl Moon Dance, everybody. We have one more turn of Proud Warrior. So instead, plus 30%. We'll do Proud Warrior again.
Warrior! Right.
And have him attack with everybody.
All for one!
And one for all!
Everyone, move in!
Yeah, Reen's not going to get a turn for a hot second, so...
Keep it up, everybody.
This critical
My mind is clear.
and that zero craft.
My blade
Hopefully we can get that to land on our turn. But I think we might have to worry about the survivability of Rufus more so first.
Action Flash! Shredded leaves!
Okay, 58,000 across both. Chevalier Call. Now we have no way to cancel those.
I'll take care of it.
So let's boost our own parameters here. And I'll probably let Lloyd do it.
Fall in line. Majestic Ray!
Oh, man. Okay.
I won't let you!
Holy blade.
Well, that's good. Because this would definitely have killed Rufus.
Take that!
Let
Ooh.
my guard down.
Did kill Ilya.
Tenfold!
Black sun,
Uh-oh. Well, this is going to kill Rufus.
scatter thy beauty.
Sorry,
Judged you.
everyone. Still okay.
What crafts? Let's pump it up.
Still okay.
Then we'll eat a vegetarian solitary moon.
This is good.
Okay.
Your heart is
Black
mine.
Swan dance. Oh no.
Vanish!
Alright, and the rest of our team is not that strong. Holy crap.
I'm sorry, everyone.
I'll take over.
I got this.
In combat. I won't let you down.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's restore everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So much.
You.
Here I go.
And then we'll swap. Was
Tell
not
you.
trying to
I accept.
actually have to do that. Let's okay, let's have him Michelin hot dog himself.
Just what I needed.
No problem.
Okay, she'll swap to
Take it
Reen.
away.
Leave it to me.
Reen will also eat this.
Yeah. Just what I needed.
All right.
Now you're going to swap to Lloyd.
Take my place.
Leave it to me.
We'll do. Let's let's Black Tortoise actually.
Hold out. Black Tortoise. Right.
That is a critical. Cavalry Edge it is.
There.
And then as soon as Tio's turn comes up, we'll switch her out too. Oh, that was actually a respectable amount of damage.
Brilliant light, cut through!
Ooh.
I see! Back tenfold! Let's go!
Let's actually UF heal to make sure nothing crazy happens.
One for all!
We'll get through this.
And our united fronts are way stronger too.
Your heart is mine.
Another Black Swan dance. Everybody except her.
Raring to go.
Swap. Bring
That
you
one's
in.
Right. I'll take care of it.
He doesn't have Recuria. But we do have a Recuria Balm, I'm pretty sure. There it is. 2. But 2 is better than
Thanks.
none. So since Reen can go in and attack,
My mind
we're going to
is
start off by having him do just
My
that.
brain empty. Now.
So that charm, being able to charm us, not grand. Not grand at all.
Action flash. Shredded leaves.
15,000.
Right.
Okay. I kind of want to reissue Black Tortoise. But we'll
Marcus,
speed everybody
activate.
up first.
There.
I want to get the most out of the turns and don't want to. We want to have as little overlap as possible. Sure.
Activate.
Every little bit helps.
Thank
Thanks.
you so much. Death awaits you.
Death awaits us if I don't issue this Black
Hold
Tortoise
out.
formation.
Black Tortoise.
I'm going.
Now, I want to
All
strike.
for one.
And one for all!
Let's settle this in one fell swoop.
We have a pretty even mix
Yeah.
of good arts
Keep it up,
users
everybody.
and good physical attackers.
Back tenfold!
Chevalier call.
On guard.
Nope. He can, yeah, get her.
Cut you down!
And I believe Lloyd, he's going to Lost Genesis for free. I'm not sure. We're gonna Bloop Gang Rain. Just because I'm not sure. The two moving things. It's given me pause.
These swords are of those who lost their way.
And yeah, we'll use up Reen's turn as well. But he's passively recovering stuff, so it's not too bad.
Held down. Blue Gang Rain!
Nice crit. And we do have to be cognizant of the fact that they're probably going to enhance off of the strength of this.
Now!
Even with half as much damage, it still might be a lot. So I think Lloyd should lock Crest if we get the opportunity to.
Shredded leaves!
The climax is still far from here.
Here it comes.
You mustn't be too intense.
DS Array.
Eli!
Not him yet, though. Okay.
Fool! Right.
Yeah.
I'm going.
While she... We could lose just the one. %60 damage reduction. Yeah, let's do 60%.
Assault Guardian! I'm going.
And Shield, Earth Pulse, Green.
Activate.
Yeah!
So, Rufus is absolutely going to die. But the rest of us
Thanks.
are absolutely going to live.
Perk up!
Thank you so much.
And so begins the dark passion of the Duskin Theater.
I think this is the same thing,
You're
yeah.
in for a real
So that's
treat.
fine.
Uno.
Well, Rufus might actually live.
Morte. Masquerata.
The possibility exists. Ooh, wow.
Down.
Brilliant light, cut through!
But that's okay.
It's my turn!
Green will issue Assault Guardian again.
Assault Guardian!
I'm up!
And then he'll start picking the pieces up. Let's start with Rufus.
Yeah!
Yeah, that Earth Pulse was the right move.
I'm up!
And you'll Celestial Balm. Well, let's Reviving Balm Risha.
Yeah!
Thank you so much.
Because he should be able to get over there with a crit.
I'll take care of it.
Let's do a crit. Speed up. That's only 45 HP restored, though. Strength and defense up.
Perfect.
And then Lloyd is last. Dang. I was hoping it would miss everybody, but
Back tenfold! It's my turn!
it is. And you'll Reviving Balm Lloyd.
Yeah! Thanks.
Whew, that Earth Pulse
All right.
single-handedly kept us alive. Only 1100. HP absorb. We should definitely be drinking more of these chocolate drinks.
This is good!
Go.
Instant cavalry edge. So she'll heal up off of that a little bit. But we're still blocking a bunch of damage.
Of course.
let's UF heal, get rid of these statuses.
We can pick ourselves back
And we
up.
are absolutely going to be Assault Guardianing again.
Let's go.
Until we can take control of what's going on here.
I'm up.
Let's La
Arcus
Forte.
activate. Brilliant light.
And if we play our cards right, because we've also got Rufus
Vile.
coming at us too.
Back tenfold.
On guard.
Cures ailment stat down and restores 1
Chest
BP.
slip. Now. Let's go.
Heal Brave Smash. And then that Insta Break has Reen's name on it. Alright,
My mind
so
was
Rufus will definitely get that
my
turn.
brain empty. Now.
If Risha can move as well, then I think we can put Rufus down before anything can happen.
Acid slash. Shredded leaves.
We might have to get a bit lucky for that.
All right.
Just Rufus, okay. Oh, but just Rufus before she gets to move. In which case,
Outplane.
we'll do what we gotta.
There's no turning back. Not at this point.
Death awaits you.
Oh, he's up! Okay. In that event,
It's my turn.
so let's go ahead and issue Cross Strike.
Cross strike.
It's my turn.
Wheel Chrono Drive with
Arcus
him.
activate.
Not what I was planning on doing, and we probably still have an all cancel coming our way.
Thank you so much.
On guard. Arcus, activate.
Let's go.
Green. I'm not super certain
Yeah.
because he got out of that easy. All right, well, whatever. If we have to revive ourselves again, that's what we'll do. There's the enhance. And now she's gonna break somebody's. No, that's lucky.
I shall end this.
But Agria's Caliber, it does have an all cancel quality to it, doesn't it? Yeah, this is probably gonna kill.
Carve this into your flesh. Break.
Oh man.
Rias. Caliber.
Everybody except Reen.
I can still fight.
You can still fight. Let's Dragon Incense.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully I don't regret doing all this, but
I won't
we'll
let
see.
you.
Blades.
She's just been back there passively healing. She killed her again.
I'm up.
Let's focus on keeping ourselves alive.
Just what I needed.
Black sun.
Oh man.
Scatter thy beauty. Forget it. Let's end this charade.
Uh-oh. Well,
Very well.
and of course they get to hit all of us.
I got this.
let you down. I'll take over.
Here I go.
Okay, so first, you'll Spirit Incense. I might redo this just to make the fight a little bit better for us, because this is kind of a travesty. What's going on here?
I'll take care of it.
Let's Raging
Fiercest
Fire.
Blazing Swarm.
Of course.
And then have her attack.
I'm going in.
Swap you
Take it
back to
away.
him.
I accept.
And we're gonna have to eat.
Just what I needed.
It's my go.
I think Reen is our best option
Leave it to
here. And Reen. I think Crest also has a small AoE. Yeah. Will this be enough? Probably not.
Perk up. Thanks.
Chevalier Call. Does that have an acceleration quality to it?
Mine. Here!
Let my guard down.
Crap.
Go for it.
All
It's
right.
all you. Leave it to me.
21,000. I should probably be focused more.
There.
Thank you so much.
Will brave item
God.
here. Yeah.
Thank you
Thanks.
so much.
Because it's not going too hot right
my
now.
turn. Hold
Well,
out.
Black Tortoise for the
Black Tortoise.
heals.
It's my turn.
And just strike.
I won't let you.
Yeah, we'll be issuing Black
Let's go.
Tortoise again.
Hold out. Black Tortoise. Right.
And then you can Burning Heart, so that means you get both of those.
It's my turn.
We should probably be focusing down Elia.
On guard. Arcus, activate.
Is this gonna work out
You
though?
vile. I'm going.
Now, can we bring them both together? Wow.
See.
Well, Reen's gonna be able to get the break off at the very least. So we're about to start spamming hardcore. Provided something crazy doesn't happen.
Cut through.
Alright.
You vile.
So
my
first
turn.
things first, let's issue Proud Warrior.
Proud warrior. I'm up.
And Reen, he's gonna... Well, let's Fierce Crimson Slash.
Crimson Slash. Let's go.
10,000. Alright, and I feel like doing this.
And one for all. Everyone, move in.
Who can do it? You can.
So Elia should be closing
On
in
guard.
on... Yeah, 140,000. Let's accelerate everyone.
Strike.
I'll take care of it.
Okay. She's got a burn coming her way. That's gonna be amazing.
Let's go.
Go ahead and get in another one of these.
Now.
A chance. I'm going.
Oh, and we can do it again. Oh, wrong person. Whoops.
There. It's my turn.
It is your turn to reissue Cross Strike.
Strike.
Let's go.
We have to keep on Elia,
Down. Too late.
because if we can take her down first,
Hey.
then Rufus we'll have a much easier time making him fall.
All right.
Let's Chrono Burst for free. And then have Rufus strike a bunch of times.
On guard.
On guard indeed. She's definitely within range where we could just drop an S-break on her.
All right.
Gotcha again.
I'm going.
Okay, so this time, the only thing we can really do is Proud Warrior.
I'm going.
We'll have her Adamantine Shield, but have the guys do their thing.
My mind is clear.
Now, we don't get 50,000 here, because I don't want to go into another S-Craft just yet if we don't have to. We just want to beat Ilya.
Ashen flash. Shredded leaf.
Will this be 50,000 that we need? No. So that means I believe it's time for a Blute Gang raid.
These swords are of those who lost their way.
Now, I think, because we'll be able to break. Well, he's already broken still. We got a real, like, that break, that free break that came up was such a free break. There she goes.
That's my Risha.
Let's go.
All right. So that became way more manageable.
Now.
A chance.
Okay, so he's back. 134. Section, impede, and delay. I believe. Yeah.
Let's go.
And then we got one more turn of Proud Warrior left. Holy Sword of Ishnard. So this, unless this also has an all cancel quality attached to it.
Let's go.
It does not. Well, that's cool. In which case, we'll Raging Fire
Blazing sword.
and then have Risha do that again.
I'm going.
So if she can keep us out of the doghouse, him,
I'll take care of it.
and have him move right there.
Let's go. Hey.
I think he's still just on the line, maybe? No. No, none for Lloyd. Got him.
On guard.
But it's fine. We'll not be able to Zavarl, but we can Black Tortoise.
Black tortoise.
On guard.
It's my
I should
turn.
probably be... Yeah, let's pump us with a La Forte. Ooh, and that's a 50 heal. Even so, we're still not letting that come to pass. There is no way. Him healing 50% of his HP, it would add like another 10 minutes onto the fight.
Rising. Nova.
Get some.
My mind
And
is
we absolutely don't want to have Risha drop hers, because this guy's already going to get a whole bunch of turns now. And there's a 30% heal coming up. Well,
Ashen flash. Shredded leaves.
something to remember us by.
Brilliant
Arc
light.
Blade.
Cut through.
Ooh, thank you,
I'm
Black
going.
Tortoise formation. 48,000. I don't want Rufus to die. So we want to do this.
Just what I needed. All right.
And he can Soul Eater. Good.
Cut you down!
Of course.
We need her. Okay, because I was like, we need her to do basically anything to prevent him from being able to get either of these HP heals. Just barely managed to keep. Oh, but he'll be able to full force hit us. Small price to pay, though. Small price to pay. Now, this is definitely not going to deal anywhere near 40,000 damage. But she is strength up, so we'll be near it. We'll be close to it. 32,000. Trying to kill his original.
I'll take care of it.
This has a C+. Renegade Edge has an A+ chance to unbalance.
Renegade Edge!
It's my turn.
Burning Heart.
It's
Then
my
we'll
turn.
issue Raging Fire.
Fiercest fire! Blazing swarm!
And it
Let's
looks
go.
like this might be the last hit, actually. Yeah.
So, this is the strength of one who is real.
Man.
Sorry, but we got stuck.
Definitely made us work for it. Whoa. We were under-leveled, I guess. Cherub's maxed out. Brave's maxed out. Gravion Hammer. Bridget's maxed out. Zeruel Cannon.
But of course.
Yeah.
Nice.
We gained
I
like
did
3
it.
or 4
Nice.
levels.
I need to keep at it. Level that.
Energy Circle
You ain't
2.
seen nothing yet.
Death Storm 2.
More polished by the day.
Electromagnetic
I've done it.
Net 2. Nothing for her, though. Sheesh. But you know what? Fights in the past now. We prevailed. It's like a dance in the sky. Oh! It's like the opening, but with his mask off. I think she cleaved the mask. Fairly certain she got it.
That's my...
Ilya!
Now she's finally... Oh. Is the silver hair permanent? I mean, she would be one of many silver-haired people in our party, but still. So I'm sure with their dying, with Rufus's dying breath, he'll tell us what true terror awaits us at the top of Orcus Tower.
Oh, my head. It hurts.
Now that there's no one singing or dancing or using or corrupting you guys any longer.
They did it.
Yeah, they sure did.
Man, and they didn't make it easy. That much is for certain. I wish I didn't have to use so many incense, but... so many incenses, but... Yeah, drop like flies for us, please. Garcia did a good job, though. And Dieter did, too. Can't leave him out. Contracting the Red Constellation right underneath the Supreme Leader's nose was no small task. But that can't be it. There's gotta be like, well, we might have to fight a different manifestation of Elysium or something like that. Yeah. So, what last words will he have for us? And the identity of the current administrator of Elysium probably is up there. Not the manifestation of it, the current admin.
Elia, are you alright?
I'm sure she's feeling like herself again.
Risha. You did it, huh?
Finally, after like a month.
You brought me back to you.
Thank goodness.
That mask won't be bothering us anymore.
Yeah, hopefully we're done with the mind control masks for a while.
The amount of negative mana in the area is decreasing too.
All's well that ends well, huh?
Thank you for saving me, Risha. And you didn't just save me. You helped me remember what matters most to me, too.
Yeah, it seems like she had a little bit of a warped idea of what her dancing needed to be.
Elia.
You sure knocked me down a peg or two, didn't you? I'm more of a lover, not a fighter. But still,
you held your own really well.
maybe it's time I learn a few moves.
I mean, because clearly she's got the capacity for combat.
Honestly, all I care about is that you're safe.
And she's back to her old antics.
Yes, she is.
It's reassuring in its own way.
So, this is what defeat feels like.
Yeah, the real Rufus has tasted this quite a bit.
No matter how meticulously one tries to replicate perfection, a copy cannot beat the genuine article, it seems.
I wouldn't be so certain about that.
Oh, looks like Rufus has some praise for his copy in its final moments.
You were correct that there is very little difference between us. Had you asked a little sooner, I may well have turned traitor and accepted your offer without a second thought.
Rufus?
Yeah, not the heartfelt admission we want to hear.
You aren't supposed to admit it.
Well?
All that divides us are slight differences in experience. My absolute defeat at the Imperial Fortress, a distinct pain I felt on my cheek only just after, and the brief, unforgettable journey that led me to standing before you.
Yeah, meeting Swin, Nadia, and Lapis changed him.
I don't think I'll ever truly understand.
Pretty out of character for him, huh?
Not anymore, I guess. Everybody's a good guy eventually.
Or he's lying through his teeth.
I doubt it. Rufus, especially in this particular situation, he would literally just say whatever he's feeling, which he already did.
I don't know. The road has a way of changing you.
Yeah, meeting people and having new experiences is a fast track to growth. Be the journey long or short.
Can journeys really do that?
They can. His did. Theirs did.
I'm so glad we could clean this mess up. Finally. Our home is ours again.
Not yet.
Yeah. But...
Elysium still has to be dealt with.
What is it?
What's got you so serious, Schwarzer? Wait. I gotcha.
Time to interrogate him.
Rufus. No. Supreme Leader. Before you stop functioning, we need to know a few things.
Where is he? And where is the Zereth Knight? We never saw them once during the operation.
That is weird now that they point it out.
It's unthinkable that they wouldn't try to counter our efforts to take the city.
What's going on?
If you think you've won, you are very much mistaken.
I'm sure he's at the top of Orcus Tower.
It's time.
Time for what?
What did he...
Uh-oh.
Easy there, Reen.
Are you alright?
It feels like
It feels like he's trying to assimilate you.
Something is coming. Whoa! An earthquake? No, this is no earthquake.
It's coming from the south.
So it's not Orcus Tower. It's probably going to be the final dungeon. Meanwhile, Western Crossbell above Gorelia Fortress. Well, I guess it would be a nice bookends. That's where the Cold Steel Saga started. Whoa, finally! It's nearly noon. The time limit set by the Supreme Leader is upon us. What will they do? Commander! An anomaly has been detected coming from Southern Crossbell. An unidentified object has appeared from out of Lake Elm. Okay. Eastern Crossbell off the shores of Lake Elm. So what's it gonna be? Is this gonna be the Erebonian version of the Liber Arc? No, we already got that, I think. Looks like a shrine. What is that? It's a satellite? Or a reflector? Is it like a new souped up version of the birdcage? Okay. Western Erebonia, Lemaire, Juno Naval Fortress. Whoa! So the light's transforming the Juno Naval Fortress into the final dungeon. Or it erased it from existence. Man, that's a much better super weapon than Crossbell had last time to ensure its independence. That's for sure. So the beam fires. Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
Juno Naval Fortress has been...
So you've got a powerful beam that can destroy anything on the continent, I'm sure.
Master Sao.
So, that's what they were developing behind our backs.
Yeah, so the Supreme Leader never trusted them either, but they already said that.
What fools we were. None of us thought it would be so strong.
Yeah, that's crazy. But why? I guess destroying Juno was just like a show of force. They could eradicate.
That was what they were hiding with this device?
So it seems. They cleverly disguised the disappearance of those Gargantua-class airships and railway guns, and dismantled them with Tangram Fortress to create that, the ultimate weapon.
Product of a singularity in every sense.
Are you kidding? Something like that doesn't belong in this world.
I wonder... So they're saying that they were only able to create something that powerful with Elysium's help then. And it looks like it's cloaked to boot. No, it's got a physical form. Yeah, that definitely looks...
Magnificent!
Of course he was involved.
True capabilities of a super intelligent AI and the birth of a singularity! Oh, I am going to have a field day with this!
Yeah, we need to go ahead and get to destroying that as soon as possible. I wonder if they're going to have us split up again. What was it? The last game was a Great Salt Pail, I believe. Whoa. What? Oh, it's pre-recorded.
People of the world.
It's got to be pre-recorded.
What you just witnessed is the symbol of the United Nation of Crossbell and of Zemuria's eternal peace. Atop this mighty structure is the last weapon we will ever need. It's divine lightning, judging all that corrupts us. I call this structure the Retributive Tower. And its presence marks the unification of all Zemuria.
So, submit or be erased. Whoa. February 22nd, or 21st, oh my god, of 1207. My story takes place a week after Crossbell's liberation. Is this Toa? Right as Instructor Randy returned to the branch campus several days after Yuna. It is Toa. Oh, look who it is! Welcome back, Instructor Randy! It's good to have you here again! He's not in his instructor stuff, though. Hey, Reen, Toei, even got Michael coming out to say hello. You didn't have to roll out the red carpet for me. This isn't a big deal. No way, we wouldn't miss this for anything. Sounds like you have plenty to straighten out over there once things settle down. You don't know the half of it. Wait, shouldn't you three be teaching right now? If you're all here, what are the students? We moved our homeroom periods up, so it's fine. That's what they all wanted anyway. Who wanted? Instructor Randy! It's so good to see you! Welcome back! You and Yuna were pure brilliant in that operation. That's our instructor for you. Always ready to put in the work to get a job done right. Wow. Thanks, kids. I missed you. None of you got rusty while I was away now, did ya? You have nothing to worry about there, Instructor. I'm more wondering if you got rusty without us there to keep you on your toes. Very funny. I swear you live to give me a hard time, Ash. They're gonna make it even harder for me to leave in a month's time than it already is. I think it's too late for that. Hooray! It looks like our surprise reception was a success! I'll say. You're a special guy to us, Randy. Thanks, all of you. It really is good to be here again, even if it is just briefly. Like Instructor Orlando, I will also be taking my leave once this school year comes to a close. I'd suggest you make your decision regarding a certain something sooner rather than later, Instructor Herschel. So I'm assuming that Toa got offered Major Irving's job here. Right. So that's, like I said, they bled a lot of, well, that was probably last episode. Daydream, the path chosen. They bled a lot of faculty. So. March 9th. So this is a little bit before Project Tearfing. That event happens. Toa. Oh. Reen? What's up? School's already over. Is something wrong? You've been spacing out a lot recently. No, I'm totally fine. Just a little sleep deprived. Why haven't you gone home yet? Have you forgotten? Everyone's coming today, so you were going to tag along with me to welcome them. Ah, that's right! Reen, what time is it? We have to hurry to the station! No worries, we still have time. Let's pack up and head out. We're gonna go ahead and see the Proto Class 7. Oh, no. We arrive at last. I haven't been here since just before the war. It really does remind me of Trista. I'm starting to think we shouldn't have come in uniform, though. Right. Things have been hectic today, but even so, wearing my uniform when I'm off duty may be a tad gauche. Oh, it's fine. You both look cool as heck, IMO. Hey, everyone! So this is a random assortment of people. We're glad you can make it. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedules to see us. It means a lot. Oh, think nothing of it. It's just a shame that some of us weren't able to make it. I was rather preoccupied the last time I visited Leaves, so I'm looking forward to having a proper tour this time. We'll be happy to show you the sights. So, we only need a few more till our group is complete. Aha, there they are. So what, are these all the upperclassmen from Reen's time at Thor's?
Yo, didn't think you guys would beat us.
Sorry to keep you waiting, kittens.
Angelica Rogner. I guess this is her first time showing up in the game. It's not George Gnomes's, though.
Not at all. We only just got here ourselves. The gang's finally back together.
So wait, I thought the Proto Class 7 was just the 4 of them.
I honestly wasn't sure whether I should come, but you were kind enough to invite me, so how could I say no?
True, he was working towards the destruction of the world like 2 months ago, but you know what? Bygones being bygones is the way we roll.
Well, shall we get this celebration underway? Let the pre-party of the Thor's 220th class reunion begin!
So that's... Tonight was our class reunion, an event Angie's... Oh, tonight was our class reunion, an event Angie spared no trouble planning. The main event was scheduled for a fancy hotel in Heimdall, but some coming early wanted to visit the branch campus as well. After securing the principal's permission, we agreed that they could drop by after classes had ended for the day. Yeah, so this is definitely the people who are a year above us. Ooh. Whoa! Is this really your first time playing tennis? Right? I've never seen anyone pick it up so quickly. Well, we used to play lacrosse back on the main campus, so a racket's not too hard to wrap my head around. Doesn't hurt that a tennis ball is just about the same size. Anyway, come on! Let's get serious! Is that all you students can muster up these days? I figured you could do better than this. Oh, now you've done it. We'll make you eat those words. Go, Yuna! Go, Jessica! You've got this! Yeah, these were all the upperclassmen. Oh. And then, oh, that looks good. Wow, this looks delicious! Yes, and it's so colorful as well. That's thanks to the fresh fruit that Sandy grew. And Freddy's wild grass makes for a wonderful accent, I find. Wow, not bad at all. What exactly did he contribute to this, though? Pshaw, don't worry. That's just a bunch of herbs I picked in the mountains. Oh, something normal for once. I should have expected nothing less from a former member of the gardening club. You garnish with the best of them. I could learn a lot from you. So it's just the people who were able to make it, because some people are definitely still in the throes of their military careers. Oh, what's all this then? Oh, that's right! Love is everything! Absolutely everything! Just as Tonio and Alexei demonstrate in this story, love transcends any barrier. Age, birthplace, status, even gender couldn't keep them apart. In fact, those obstacles only make their love stronger. One of those things is not like the other, but you know what? Dorothy's cooking. We'll let her do whatever it is she's doing. Oh, Tatiana's into it? I know just what you mean. Their love is so pure and precious. What about you? Oh, what about you two? What do you think? That we just want to be left the hell alone. Maybe I should have gone elsewhere. And that's how it's done. Whoa! Her form was so beautiful and flawless. It's hard to believe because Angelica is rough around the edges, but she's a noble. You are superb, Angelica. I'm extremely impressed. Angie's always been good at that sort of thing. Stuff like that lets her make a good impression on the kind of people who care about decorum. What can I say? It's the secret to my success in life. But enough about me. Musei and Maya, you fill out those kimonos wonderfully. What a double dose of heavenly beauty. We should call a few more kittens over and have ourselves a very intimate little kimono par. They're in school, Angie. Cool your jets. I don't know. I think it's a rather intriguing proposition, as long as she can rope Reen into it, right? Intriguing or not, we don't even have enough kimonos to go around for it. You good, Vincent? You've been sitting completely still for a while. Is he okay? Someone, please, help me. My legs, they've fallen asleep. Well, alright, well. Oh! What's the matter, Reen? You're getting slow on me. You're not bad for a guy who hasn't done this in ages yourself. Whoa, you guys are too cool! I've known for years that Crow has a deft hand, but wow! They are the ones who put on that legendary school festival performance. We can't let them steal the spotlight. Things are going pretty well. So, I'm sure Toa's gonna decide, and so the fun times blew by. And we headed for the hotel in the capital that would serve as the venue for our class reunion. Yeah. For Class 7, because all those dudes just graduated in a single year. That was such a blast! It was. There are so many incredible students here. We'll have to bring the rest of our old class to visit someday. Sounds like fun. You'll be going straight back to Jirai after the party's over, right, Crow? Whoa! She got all dressed up. I seem to remember Stark applying for some time to follow suit. Yeah, sounds like things have been nuts over there lately, so we're gonna go see what's up. I'm sure you know all about the debates in Northumbria about breaking off from the Empire. All that's been having an influence on Jirai too. Northumbria and Jirai were like forcibly annexed though, so... Or some would say colonized. Well, colonization has a specific definition. Annexation, they didn't like send people there, they just were like, yeah, you're part of us now. I'm sure all the word about Crossbell getting its independence back is only adding fuel to the fire. But Jirai is only prospered as an SEZ, so I can't see him throwing that away just for autonomy. So Jirai is more akin to Puerto Rico then. In their case, yeah, Northumbria might be a different story though. North Ambria might be more akin to Hawaii then. I take it that when everything's calmed down, you're planning to... well... Don't be getting all mopey on me. We're not snot-nosed kids anymore. Says the perpetual troublemaker. Well, take care. Let me know when you get to Jirai safely. Sure thing, Mom. Yeesh. You'll be coming back by train afterward, right, Toa? I hope you have a good time. Thanks. I'll be back later on tonight. By the way, that dress is looking real fine on you, Toa. Tomorrow's a free day, so what's the harm in coming back tomorrow morning? If we're going to party it up at a hotel, we could also party it down, if you get my drift. Angie! You don't even try to keep it vague anymore. Make sure you keep your cougar on a tight leash, you hear, George? Someday this will stop being up to me. Someday. Anyway, time to head off. See you, Rain. Take care. Give my regards to the others. We will. Bye for now. That's the thing I say all the time. Oh! Reen? We're being left with Reen? It's been Reen narrating all this time? But it seems like this is... oh, okay. Oh, it is them. Okay, because they're on like the thumbnail for this.
God damn. Gotta level with you guys. Today was more of a blast than I ever expected.
The OGs.
That was your first time on campus in a while, so I'm not surprised you got into it. I'm glad I came too.
Well, you're welcome back anytime. Students were happy to see you. So, once things have settled down in Jirai, you're planning to go travel all on your own, right, Crow?
That's the plan. I think I'm a smidge too old for journeys of self-discovery, to be honest.
What, Crow is like 19. No, he's like 21.
But I wouldn't even be here now if not for Ordine and the rest. It makes me want to find meaning in my life, you know?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, make the most of it.
My investigation into the Black Workshop is mostly done, so I'm asking if the professor will let me stay at the Ruhr Institute.
I mean, there's no reason not to. George has a brilliant mind.
Nothing's gonna erase the bad I've put into the world. But that doesn't mean I can't try to put in some good.
I think that's a good idea. Perfect, even.
So what's Angelica gonna do? Is she gonna try to, like, take over for her dad?
We're all living through a time of great change for the Empire. For the whole continent, really. The class system we've all accepted as an immutable part of Erebonian life is on its way out the door.
You think? I really haven't gotten that impression at all.
That's why I need to talk to Father about what our family can do for the people of Nortia going forward. What about you, Toa? Have you decided whether you're going to leave the branch campus or not?
You knew?
You forget. We four go way back. We figured it out ages ago.
And plus, it's not that difficult to try to glean what Toa's gonna do. She's employed at a school. Is she gonna stay or go?
That's about the only thing that could be eating at you like this right about now.
We're here if you need friends to talk it through with, Toa. And that's what we're here for. To lean on when the going gets tough.
Guys. Alright. You win.
So what are you thinking?
You remember how I went around and helped multiple NGOs after graduating? One of those groups helps rebuild areas hit by disaster or war. And they resolve diplomatic disputes as a neutral party.
Oh, they sound like bracers.
Well, that organization's director got in touch with me recently. They said their goal was to help address the scars the war has left on the world. And they want me to help.
Huh. I didn't think you'd been asked to help do something that big.
Toa made a lot of really good impressions in between all the stuff in the main games.
Fits you like a glove, though. Between the Civil War, this last war, and the trade conference, you've shown you're great at desk work, negotiating, and so much more.
Seriously.
I can see you really being able to make a difference in a place like that. Which must be what they see in you, too.
I feel like they're overestimating me a little, to be honest.
No, you're definitely up to it. I think she's going to choose to take over the branch campus, though.
Well, the war might technically be over. We're still very much feeling its effects. It's been 6 months since we all came together to end the Great Twilight. But a great shadow still looms over us.
Yeah. I mean, we were just talking about the hell being raised and dry in Northumbria. Crossbell's never not feeling it.
Oh my gosh, there's always a crisis.
And those who played a part in bringing it about still have atoning to do. Myself included.
And then there are the people scarred by the war.
Rain, yeah.
You know what I think, Toa? I think you have your answer already.
Yeah, maybe I do. I can't deny it's a really important task.
So everybody's just gonna leave the branch campus then?
I'd likely be able to help the Empire and all of Zemuria far more in this role than if I were just to stay an instructor. Objectively speaking, I'm also sure I could handle the workload involved.
Sounds like there's a but coming.
Even so,
This takes me back to Thor's. Remember when we were in on those Arcus tests? You were totally bewildered as to why you'd been chosen at first.
Oh, I really was. We were all good friends by that point.
Really?
I remember being so confused on why Instructor Sarah picked me. You and Crow were two of the most capable students in our year. George was one of Professor Schmidt's disciples and a highly gifted engineer in his own right.
Okay, well, I guess it's fair why she would feel a little out of her element.
And then there was me, an ordinary girl who just knew my way around organizing files a little better than most.
I don't know. If anyone else said they became student council president in the first year, I wouldn't believe them. That's something you handled like it was nothing, I might add. Even with the Arcus tests thrown into the mix. While on our field studies, you'd prepared the rest of the council for every kind of eventuality without fail. And then you still had the energy to support us by drafting up game plans and guiding us wherever we went.
We would have been up shit creek without those. Sarah was some kind of slave driver on us innocent babes.
Yeah, I can believe it.
You made it so we did more than squeak by on those tests. Even made him a fond memory. You're the glue that holds us together, Toa.
You're all gonna make me blush. I was only able to do all of that because I had you.
Yeah, even though they weren't, even though they're like the prototype for Class 7, they're still a bunch of a really capable group. Oh.
You noticed how anxious I was and gave me a gentle push in the right direction.
Never seen this before. And Angelica wore the male noble uniform. Maybe? Is she wearing a skirt? I can't tell.
Having you all at my back gave me the strength to face forward. That's why I was able to handle everything. So much happened during our years at the academy, both good and bad. But no matter how grim things looked, we always got through them by supporting each other. And before I knew it, I'd really come to love Thor's.
Yeah, she's gonna take over. This picture we've seen, that one too.
And there was Class 7. I never could have dreamed when I met everyone that we'd make it through 2 wars together. But here we are.
Yeah, being a multiple war combat veteran in your early 20s is crazy.
I doubt anyone could have seen all that's happened coming.
It's been wild beyond belief, yeah. Remember when I died? Fun times.
Oh, Crow. Gotta love him, though.
I know we use humor to cope, but Hades above, that is grim.
Yeah. It was a very stressful time.
Oh, you know, you technically never graduated, did you, Crow?
Well, one of my favorite parts of Cold Steel 2 was like Reen insisting they were gonna bring Crow back to the Crow back, and everybody was gonna graduate together. Hilarious every time.
Maybe you could enroll at the branch campus when your journey's all over. And finish up your studies.
Do an 8th year type thing.
Seconding that idea. Don't you want to study under Instructor Reen?
Yeah, because I really want to hit those books.
Graduating from Thor's, though, would open up a lot of doors, but Crow is like, he's already pretty well known, so it's not like he needs to add to his reputation.
There's a part of me that wishes I could turn back time and go through school all over again.
I don't relate to that at all.
I only enrolled at Thor's because I didn't want to run away from the importance of power in the military. I got more than I ever bargained for during my time there. And I'm still learning so much by teaching at the branch campus. It was the connections we gained from being part of the Thor's family that let us overcome the Great Twilight. And I think those connections are just as important as the work I'd be doing as part of the NGO. Carrying the torch of camaraderie and cooperation forward however we can is our duty as the foundation of the world.
Oh, quoting Dreichels himself.
Fair enough.
Sounds to me like your course is set then.
Just follow your heart, Toa. It won't lead you astray. If life takes you to a fork in the road, and neither road feels right to tread, you forge a third path, all your own. That's how Reen's, and how our group, have always done it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Angie.
Well, the third path thing, we also, another Cold Steel 2, that the third path was very interesting.
Thanks for helping me think this through, you guys.
I just sat here looking pretty.
Give it your best, Toa. We'll always be rooting for you. No matter how far apart we are or how much our paths diverge, that will never change.
Never ever.
I honestly expected us to get accosted by something and to fight a bit, but, you know, just hashing it out is also nice. We then made our way to the class reunion in the capital. It was wonderful seeing so many old friends I hadn't had time to meet since graduating, and between good food and drinks, time flew. But soon the time came to depart, and after saying my goodbyes, I'd only just made the last train of the night back to Leaves. That was so much fun! Everyone looked like they were doing so well. Klein, Friedel. Wait. Is this the eerie music? No, it's not. I hope we can squeeze in enough time to hang out again soon. The next stop is Leaves. Leaves. When disembarking, is she gonna oversleep? Yeah. Oh, she made it. That was a close one. I almost missed my stop. Welcome back. It's Reenie, baby. Has to be. Oh, what brings you here, Reen? Did you come to meet me? I was out for a nighttime stroll anyway, so I thought I would. You have a fun time at the reunion? The funnest! I admit I didn't expect to get back and run into you first thing like this. I just couldn't get to sleep. I've got a lot on my mind, I guess. There's next term's lessons and new students to plan for, not to mention the fact that we're going to be losing Randy and Major Irving. And possibly even you, too. Oh. You saw right through me too, huh? Listen, Reen. I'm not going to weigh in on your decision. If I did, I'd just end up trying to make you stay. Besides, even if you do end up leaving, that's not going to sever the bond between us. That's how Thor's is. Just follow the path that you believe in, and know that I'll be supporting you the whole way. Huh. Thanks, Reen. That means a lot coming from you. I could tell that Reen felt the same way I did. That's how we were able to come this far, Even when we were apart, we were always supporting one another. And with that in mind, the path I ought to choose became clear. Yeah. She's got to. There's only one option. Later. Is that your answer, Miss Herschel? Yes, I'm going to stay at the branch campus. But I want to take on as many jobs as possible from the MGO. She's gonna do both? We'd personally love that, but are you sure? The path you're choosing to go down is undeniably more difficult than any of your other options. I know. But I think my connection to Thors will prove useful in my NGO activities. I want to link the two of them together, not just for the Empire, but for the future of the entire continent. I see. In that case, I'll say no more. Let's get down to business. I wanted to talk to you about the arrangements for negotiations and the lead-up to the signing ceremony. Of course! Huh. She's going out of her way to pick the hardest path of them all. Thors has quite the future ahead of it, and that includes you. This is just the end result of all of our choices. Hell, you and I are both part of Thors now. You don't got much room to talk, pal. Well, you're not wrong. She'll be taking my place as head instructor. Knew it! Schwarzer, you'd better give her the backup she needs. Of course, for both you and Randy. The new military finance instructor is coming by to say hello today, right? Yes, she'll be taking Instructor Herschel's place, so as Sara is going to be taking over as military finance instructor. She can be quite rash, but I do believe she's the right woman for the job. Huh, and if I remember correctly, she's your... Huh. So now we've got one new faculty member, but there she is. So this is it, Thors Branch Campus, the place connected to her alma mater. Well, not much else to do but dive right in. I'll give this everything I've got. So who's gonna take over for Randy, I wonder? The Legend of Heroes trails into Reverie, Daydream, the Path Chosen, and 5K Mira, Diamond Nova Ultra Rare, Toas Chongsum. Okay, cool. That's what's going on here. Whoa, the Legend of Heroes trails into Reverie. So we'll go ahead and drop another save here, and we'll actually keep things moving steadily along. Because that's unhinged. So we're definitely going to have to get over there and get to the top of the Retributive Tower, defeat the other Reen, and then bring all of this to a close. Destroy Elysium's grand ambition of unification through overwhelming force. Yeah, I think the last time we were actually in the Juno Naval Tower was back in CS2. Or it might have been 3. So we're all holed up in Orcus Tower now, trying to decide what to do next. Honestly, storming it, well, we don't really know much about it. If there are a bunch of other, like, tiny retributive blasters, then... The commotion in the city is starting to calm down to a degree. Garcia also helped us recover all of the remaining Zalber soldats and transport them into the Geofront. The remaining members of the Ebon Defense Force all willingly surrendered themselves too. As for Ilya Platier, she's been taken to the hospital. She's exhausted, but in no danger. thank Adios for that. She's in good hands with Dr. Sayland. Speaking of the doctor, sounds like Marae's surgery was a success. It's a shame I can't see her yet, but at least I know she's alright. You will soon. For now, we need to decide on our next move. Who knew something like that would show up on Lake Elm? The Retributive Tower. We've got visuals on it. Oh! Aurelia's probably aboard her Balclutha. We've already seen it's capable enough to annihilate something the size of Juno Naval Fortress in an instant. From what I can see, it powers itself through the spirit veins. This energy is amplified and reflected by combat shell satellites in the sky, which then direct them toward a desired target. The technology to fire a beam of its strength with such precise accuracy just doesn't exist in the Empire. But Elysium can realize it. I thought so. The fortress's troops were stationed elsewhere at the time of the attack, so by the grace of the goddess, no lives were lost. That's incredibly implausible, but you know what? We'll take it. I'm more ashamed that my old castle could fall so easily. Okay, because I knew that, I was like, Juno Naval Fortress, it was like some kind of a stronghold. No, I think that's where we open up CS3 at as well. Like, we're fighting at Juno Naval Fortress. It doesn't matter, it's gone now. I don't think any fortress could have withstood a blast like that. The aim was to show its monstrous capabilities, and it served its purpose well. You need only to look at our neighbors' reactions to see that, particularly Calvard's. Indeed. You talked to their new president just earlier, didn't you, sir? I did, yes. So who's the new president? Are we going to get a glimpse of him? Get a nice little peek into what we can expect?
It feels like just yesterday that we were gathered to affirm Crossbell's independence. The speed with which you liberated your city was nothing short of astonishing.
I remember because it was Rockbell previously, the dude in the green suit.
The many hardships that Crossbellans have endured have molded them into a most hardy people indeed.
We are hardly worthy of such praise. I truly regret that we've been unable to bring this crisis to a conclusion faster, Mr. President.
Are we not going to get to see him? Oh, President Roy Gramhard.
But it is good to have this line of communication open to us again.
Doesn't this guy, because I know we've heard, well, not know, but I feel like we've heard the last name Gramhart before. I'm sure he's heavily involved with the protagonists of Trails into Daybreak. Maybe he's probably linked to Hercules too.
Now, I believe it would be wise to discuss how to address that new weapon of mass destruction that...
As it happens, we have already begun preparing our response.
Of course.
We have readied enough troops to dwarf even our great numbers from the war.
I see.
Surely you are aware of the extremely delicate position Crossbell finds itself in at present.
Yeah, give us a little time to solve the problem ourselves. We have before.
If Erebonia, or even Calvard, were to try and intervene with force, well...
I am indeed aware. But how else is a head of state to respond when his territory is threatened?
That is true.
The tower shall next rain judgment on the Calvard Republic's Baratier airbase.
Wow. So he's trying to stoke the flames of war.
Its divine lightning will spare not one thing as it turns its frame to dust. You have until 5 o'clock this evening to reconsider your stance. I do hope you make the right decision.
Okay, so we've got 5 hours.
Our military's general headquarters will be the next target if we do not act. We have no choice. I'm quite surprised as how much Erebonia is dragging its heels in light of the losses it has recently suffered.
Well, like I keep saying, there's nobody left. Everybody in Erebonia has been characterized as like being super duper anti-war and was all brainwashed all the time, except for what happened to Hamel. That was definitely Erebonia warmongering. Save for that, though, there's nobody to come up here and be like, yes, let's go ahead and redo the crossbelt thing all over again.
I deeply regret the position your country has been placed in after a problem that erupted within our borders. But could you not give us a little more time to resolve this on our own?
Right, have a little faith.
I assure you that we are not sitting idly by while your nation is threatened.
And I believe you. I have it on good authority that many capable hands have gathered in Crossbell.
Right. I'm sure he's got a bunch of intelligence on what's going on, but we don't have any Calvardians in the group. Risha's Calvardian, actually. Well, from whatever eastern section of Calvard, so yeah, Risha... I think it might just be her. She's the only Calvardian.
But I would like to make our stance crystal clear. Refusing our gracious offer of support means you have also forfeited support from the Imperial Army. And given what is at stake, the deadline draws dangerously close, we will take action as we see fit.
Can't blame the guy.
President Gramhart, sir.
Yes, I fully understand that.
So, you either get this fixed before 5 o'clock, or Calvard will invade Crossbell.
And all is well. The Republican Army stands ready to aid you, should you require it. I hope you will make the correct choice, sooner rather than later, Mr. Speaker.
Gramhart's kind of got one of those I'm super evil secretly faces. He'll probably turn out to be on the up and up, though. We'll have to see. And see we shall. When does Trails into Daybreak come out? The rumors about him weren't an exaggeration in the least. If anything, they didn't exaggerate enough. I've heard his actions since the war have made him very popular in the Republic. Yeah, see, I know we've heard the name Gramhart somewhere before, and I feel like it was in connection to Hercules, so maybe he was formerly involved with them? Until now, we feared that Calvard would use the Supreme Leader as an excuse to invade, but the Tower changed everything. Now they have a very legitimate reason to come here. They know as little about it as we do, so of course they would be hesitant about approaching it. True, if Elysium could make that, it could make things that fry you as soon as you step on them. Like as soon as you enter the thing, it immediately rains down lasers on you or something. Well, it's the right move. Playing this card has no downsides for them. I don't doubt that as soon as they have a grasp of the situation, they'll use it as an excuse to intervene and claim Crossbell as their own. I fear my only option may be to request both the Republic and the Empire's aid after all. No! Oh, grandfather. The lives of the entire continent are on the line. We don't have much choice. But doing so would cement Crossbell's status as a country unable to handle crises within its own borders. It'd kill its chance of re-independence for good. It's almost an impossible choice to make. Knowing where the next target will be works to the Republic's advantage as well. As does knowing that, while it's an important military base, it can be rebuilt with ease, unlike Juno. Why can't Juno be rebuilt with ease? Because it's on the water? The deadline is also generous enough to give time to evacuate civilians in the vicinity of the blast. I'm sure preparations are already underway. All that to say that even if the worst should happen, Calvard will walk away with minimal damage at most. Lucky sons of bitches. And here we were thinking things would get easier after that sly old fox they had before 23 was out of the picture. So he's the 23rd president of Calvard then. The delay could still work in our favor. It might mean we bought enough time to take care of the tower ourselves. I'll take half a day more over nothing at all. I wouldn't bust out the champagne over that just yet. Agreed. There are reports that there are far fewer Zalber Soldats stationed in the city now compared to when it was first occupied. They're corralling their resources around their big play. And there's only one other place they'd be. So the bulk of them are defending the tower then. Maybe they figured the city would be liberated again from the start? Surely not. Actually, after all that's happened so far, anything is possible. I'd lean toward it personally. Our foe's real goal was unveiling this giant weapon all along. But at this point, just who is our foe? It doesn't sound as though Elysium itself has a will of its own. That's right, it needs an administrator. The answer is whoever ousted me from that position and took it for themselves. That all this has continued unabated even after the Supreme Leader's demise suggests it wasn't him. He would have been the most obvious answer. Our options otherwise are very few. Right? Thinking about it, because clearly it's got to be either it's a completely unknown entity, somebody who's in the background, or we're being betrayed again. I can't think of, or it'll be the Grandmaster's very first play, potentially. But Duvalie had no idea about this, and you'd think she would. Or maybe it could be the copy ring. I'll be honest, I'm not sure this is something Calvert and Erebonia's armies can solve. I don't think so either. The tower is capable of more destruction than even the past war if left unchecked.
I won't let that happen.
Yeah, Yuna's got that resolve. She'll get over this barrier like all the others.
Maybe whoever this is really thinks they're on some noble pursuit to bring eternal peace. But if you have to hold the entire continent hostage to maintain it, then how the hell is that true peace? How is that going to unite us? It's not going to unite anyone.
Right. Say he did, say that the administrator did get their way. The only thing that's going to do is just inspire guerrilla movements to take it down.
We've worked too hard for this. I won't let this vice grip they think they have stop us from crossing the finish line.
Well said.
That's our Yuna.
You took the words right out of my mouth. We stood up when knocked down 100 times. This is just 101. Because no matter how high the barrier, it'll never be enough to stop us.
He said the thing.
Right. And all of us from Thor's will be right there to help you get over it. No, it's not just for you. I want things to go back to normal for myself just as much.
Right, I'm sure he is so done having so many new changes of appearance and new powers manifest.
I want to see a brighter tomorrow. And I want to see it together with the people I care about.
Green.
Yeah, we're right there with you.
Liberal's here to support you all we can too.
Crossbell and Erebonia are neighbors, yes. But it's more that we've overcome enough as a team that we would never back out now.
Yeah, teamwork's made the dream work enough times before, so why wouldn't we help?
Yeah, even though they've severely cut down the number of Liberalians.
We, of course, are also here for you.
Damn, do you guys love these cute speeches. I'd bust one out too if I had one to give.
I mean, the only person that's left would be Rufus.
Yet for all we have on our side, there are still limits to what we can do.
We can send a team inside.
The real key to our success is her.
Lapis, depending on how much she's remembered, I guess.
True. As long as Elysium plays such a large role, its former administrator is going to make or break this.
She's the best. Perhaps the only hope we have of seeing tomorrow.
Your name is Lapis, right?
This would be their first time really interacting.
I hate to put this kind of pressure on you, but we're absolutely going to need you in this upcoming operation. Will you help us?
No.
Oh, I'm sure she doesn't mean it.
What?
Right.
I said I'm not helping you.
There's gotta be more to this. Let's let the lady speak.
You did not just say no.
Read the room, Lapis.
Right.
That's how our girl is. She doesn't let anyone push her into doing what she doesn't want to.
Maybe Rufus could convince her? Why would she not want to help, though?
It's not like we're bossing her around over something trivial.
She can't go, "Screw you guys, I'm out of here," when the stakes are this damn high.
Right.
Are you saying no because you only want to help your friends?
No. I'd say the same thing to them.
Why? Why, though?
I'm not helping anyone. Because I'm the one who needs help.
Okay.
Elysium is at the center of everything that's plaguing the continent. That means, as its former administrator, I have a duty to set things right.
Okay, she's gonna ask us for assistance then.
I wish to make this very clear. This isn't your problem that I'm saving. This is my problem that you're saving. So please, I need you to help me. Way to turn it around, LP.
Yeah.
She is technically correct.
She didn't mean to cause this, but yeah.
Does that technically matter?
Yes, it's a very important distinction.
Yeah. She's more of a character than you led me to believe, Anne. Believe me, I'm just as surprised at how much she's grown. Her friends have no doubt played a vital part in that. So she can't argue with that logic. The distinction works in our favor, too. We're here as friends, but as Erebonians, we can't officially interfere in Crossbell's affairs at the moment. I'm sure that was at the back of some of our minds when we agreed to step in. It was, but we're past the point where we can claim this only involves Crossbell. All of our lives are at risk here. That's true. We want to help, but even if we didn't want to, this affects us as much as it does Crossbell. Crossbell, Erebonia, Liberl, it's everyone's problem all across the map. That's a lot of people when you think about it. Yeah, but all across the map's right. And we'll need everyone we can to get to help Lapis and overcome this. Estelle and Joshua never turned away a helping hand when they needed it. Doors never turned them away either. Nor did the SSS. And we won't turn them away now. Exactly. What just happened? Are you ignoring me? Nope. You helped everyone feel like a team, that's all. Good girl. I'm so proud of you. I don't get why. I'd like to turn our discussion on what our present objectives should be. Lapis, how exactly should we go about stopping the tower? Well, Elysium came to be through the orbital network and spirit veins. It existed in an entirely intangible state, so retaking control over it would normally be impossible. Right now, though, it exists in physical form through the tower's central terminal. That much is very clear to me now that the signal jamming is gone. In other words, right now, we have a chance. Does this form make it possible for you to reinstate yourself as administrator? As long as we can reach the tower center and I can wire myself directly to it, yes. Like I figured, there's gonna be a fake out where we think we've lost Lapis, but she'll stay with Rufus and Nadia and Swin in the end, I'm sure. If we do that, both the tower and the Divine Lightning should cease to function. Then we have our mission. One that's a lot easier said than done. The Zauber soul dots are going to be difficult enough to pass, and then the tower itself is built like a fortress. It's also worth noting that it's being protected by some sort of barrier while it draws in new energy. The barrier's mana is so dense that I doubt even railway guns could break it. It's that durable? I feared it would be something like that. Before we can even think of teleporting inside, we need to take care of that barrier. But we don't have anything stronger than the railway guns and crossbells, so if even they aren't up to the task... Let's not forget that the tower sits over a lake. We have only one Merkaba hidden and ready for use, but this isn't going to be as easy to get to as the Azure Tree was. Not with our enemy being armed to the teeth. My Merkaba is undergoing repairs in Erebonia with the Courageous 2, so that one's out. We could have taken it if we had our Divine Knights. Oh, Reen! But unfortunately, we're gonna be facing one instead of on top of everything else. Yeah, there's gotta be something we can do, though.
And that something lies with me.
Oh! Olivier! Olivier! And also the Gralsredder who was stationed at Thor's. He's there too. And Vita making an appearance. Hey, Angie! George! Wait. Vita? Good to see you as always, Emma. Of course she decides to swoop in right as you're discussing how to overcome a new, overpowering weapon. You don't always have to make a show of coming in to save the day, Vita. Oh, because you've never done it 1,000 times yourself, grandmother. I just couldn't afford to stay away knowing the society, the professor mainly, is involved. If the rest of Thor's is getting in on protecting the beautiful ladies of Zemuria from this new threat, then how could I skip out? If I get in on this action, I might get in on that action, know what I mean? If only we didn't. You look well, Crow. Same to you guys. I thought you were still in Arteria, Father Thomas. Must mean our ever-reluctant superiors realize they can't leave this to chance. You would be correct. Even they can't ignore a broadcast so damning. I see the SSS has been very busy. Hopefully I can give congrats once I'm back in Crossbell. Hold on to that congrats. Our work's not done yet. You've been conducting an independent investigation in the Empire from what I've heard. At the request of none other than the Prince himself here. We may be unable to mobilize the Imperial Army, but there is a way to catch the enemy unawares, even if it involves an element of luck. If it works, however, you'll be able to get inside the tower. Really? What's the way, then? Please, my dear, and spoil the surprise. That, and I rather don't think we can afford to be too cautious with Elysium. Oh, because Elysium might be able to listen in our conversation here. That's smart of you. We can't rule out them being able to listen in on us somehow. What a horrific possibility. Well, shall we get to work on our operation? If you're willing to support me in that endeavor, of course, Commander Bales and Toa. I'd never turn that down! We have until it hits 1700 hours to pull this off, so time is of the essence. Let's begin at once. Prince Olivert, Commander Bales, and Toa began ironing out the details on how to enter the tower. The assault team, comprised of the SSS, Class 7, and Rufus's party, let them be to prepare for this grand battle. They agreed that the best use of their time would be to rest and recharge while touring the newly liberated Crossbell, and it'll probably unlock the 4th and final stratum, I assume. Like, either the 4th stratum will unlock here, or the 4th stratum will unlock after we beat the thing as like a post-game sort of situation. We shall have to see. This is going to be our last chance to prepare, but we've got less than half a day left. So there's only going to be so much that we can do. The bulk of the responsibility right now is with the commander and the others who are formulating a plan either way. Yeah, but we're still responsible for preparing for the fighting we're going to do once we're in the tower. Indeed, I would like to tour the region and see how everyone is doing while we can too. The region? In less than 5 hours? The bikes that Elisa got her hands on from the Rhymefor Company should help us there. Okay, well that makes it more doable. I'll explain the basics of riding them later on. Thanks. Wait. He's got what? So just everybody has glasses? How long have you been carrying those glasses around, by the way? Oh, they're rider's glasses. I thought my mask would draw too much attention when walking around the city. This guy plans for everything. Shall we meet again here just before the operation is scheduled to begin then? Do all that you want to now so that you may face what comes next without regrets. Huh? Makes sense, I guess. We shouldn't be getting too friendly with them. Wait, Lord Rufus. Can I help you, Detective? You certainly look like you have something to say. Oh, I do. Thinking about it, this is our first time speaking since the Pantagruel before the war. Now that you mention it...
Think of it as my personal apology to you for Operation Birdcage. We will be recalling our troops from Michelin as well. Why don't you enjoy yourselves there one last time?
I'd like to thank you for the consideration. Though not half as much as I'd like to deck you in the face.
Oh, is he about to make good on that? If you are hoping to try and make good on what you said then, I would not be opposed to humoring you. He's like, you can try it. We'll see how close you get though. But I would have thought there were better ways to use what precious little time we have left to us. I happen to agree. That's why I think it would be fruitful for you to travel around Crossbell with us. It's not possible to change the past, but during the upcoming operation, we will be fighting on the same team. The more time we spend preparing together, the easier I think we'll find it to back another up if things get dicey. What do you say? Lloyd. We share Lloyd's view on the matter. I can't deny there's bad blood between us, but the stakes are too damn high here to be petty. Far from me to second guess our leader. That's Lloyd for you. Always looking at the big picture. You've got to hand it to the guy. We'd like to come along too. The rest of my classmates have their own preparations to make, so they won't be joining us, but we'll have to learn as much as we can in their place. We've been going around separately until now, so we all need to see how everyone else fights. But even putting all of that aside, there's something I want you to see. I want you to see the strength of Crossbell's people. I want you to witness how, even in times as hopeless as these, we never give up. Huh. You've got some chutzpah. Very well. I see no reason to refuse. Yay! We get to hang out with RX again! Who's RX? Risha, maybe? Of course Randy would figure it out. I didn't know you knew them. It's a long story. About 40 minutes long. It's a funny story. We met not that long ago. We're part of a secret assassins club. Just outright saying it. I guess they did leave it behind, but still. What? Oh, what if this is what dispels the thing over the true Reverie corridor? Everybody coming together and being on equal terms in this world means we'll all get to keep our memories in the other world. Like we needed any more crazy kids.
Yes? I'm all ears if there's something you want to say.
Your name is Lloyd Bannings, right? I think it was you after all.
Was him what?
Who was what?
Did he do something?
I performed one last prediction of the future, just before control of Elysium was stolen from me.
Uh-oh, did she predict that Lloyd would be the one to change Crossbell's fates?
And that briefly showed me someone who I think was you.
Wait.
Is something going to happen to him? Please, don't worry. I didn't see a vision of him dying or anything.
Whew, yeah. Thankfully, could you imagine that?
What I saw was very fragmented, so I can't be sure exactly what it meant. But I feel as though it was telling me that you are the only one capable of unraveling the truth behind all of this.
Wow, his detective skills are that good?
Me?
Yes. You are the only one who fulfills all of the conditions.
Wow. Okay, well, I guess Lloyd is impressive, though, because Rean gets a million special powers, but Lloyd is a really impressive guy, really impressive, capable dude, all in his own power.
But all I saw was this possible future's conclusion. I didn't see what steps would lead up to making it happen.
Sure wish we had a few more details to go on.
Well...
But that's a hard story to ignore, given Elysium's ability to predict the future.
Okay. I'll keep what you said in mind. Thanks for telling me, Lapis. I'm sure we'll need all the help you can give once this whole thing kicks off, too.
I'm not sure who I'm gonna bring for the party.
I thought I told you that this is my problem that you're saving? You're helping me.
So you did.
Shall we set off, then? Once our preparations are complete, we need to assemble on the tower's rooftop. Yeah, so let's make sure that when we do, we're heading out with no regrets. Right! I still have a bunch of empty spaces in my chef's book. There it is. I knew it. So, when we go in this time, we're all gonna have our memories. Right. So, I think something must have happened. Maybe we should go and look when we get the chance. About the final preparation period. At this time, you can explore the entirety of Crossbell with certain party members. Those not in your party will remain in town, so you're welcome to seek them out for a chat. Unlike when traveling in town with a limited party, all party members can be used when on highways or in dungeons. Open the party menu upon venturing onto a highway or entering a dungeon and choose your active party members. Rufus's covert shades. So, final prep period. But before anything else, we're going to go ahead and enter the Reverie corridor, but that's all going to be next time, though, so definitely join me then for more Trails into Reverie. Bye for now, guys.